Okay, so the problem we're trying to solve with this is automating the process of generating a newsletter about all the things that are happening with Sundai. And as you can imagine, this requires a lot of manual effort of compiling what events are coming up, what events have happened, and any other news from the community. So this is a workflow that has been created in N8N, which is like a visual kind of AI automation platform. And I'm just going to run it so you can see how it works, and then we can walk through a little bit how it's put together. So I'm going to click this execute workflow. And okay, all right, then this submission form comes up, and we can give it a topic, like we can say Sunday hack day on build and growth was a success. And then we can give it a tone. We'll give it a funny tone. Target audience are Sunday hackers. And then you hit submit. And you can see in the background what's happening is it's triggering an agent, a newsletter expert, that's going to go out and research, basically put together a newsletter with a number of sections. And it's going to do some research using Tably and Anthropic to generate like summaries of each section. And this process takes a little bit while because it's essentially going out to the internet and doing a bunch of research. I think this is a kind of generic one. I think for ours, we would probably be looking at like a Google Calendar and then going to the Sunday.club website to capture the most recent hacks that have been done. So this is just kind of an example of what's possible with this tool. So you can see that it's done 6 different searches on Tably, one for each section of the newsletter. And then when the research team has completed, it's then going to merge all those sections back together, aggregate them, and then it's going to pass that along to the editor. And the editor is going to basically prune from the 7 or 8 different newsletter sections. It's going to prune it down to maybe 3 or 4 of the best ones. And then the last thing it's going to do is generate a title for the newsletter, and then lastly, send the newsletter by email. In our case, we would probably have this go to like a human in the loop for approval, probably send this to Discord where someone on the Sunday core team could approve the final newsletter, and then have another step that sends it out either by email or sending it to WhatsApp or sending it to other destinations. So it's it's now handed the task over to the editor, which is going to format everything nicely in kind of HTML, make the newsletter look nice. Okay, and now it is sent the newsletter. Let's go take a look at what it generated. So hop over here and I refresh. Okay, and there we go. So remember we chose funny as the tone. So the title that it came up was Triumph, Tragedy, and Hilarious Misadventures. So these are the different newsletter topics that it came up with, and you can see down here it has a bunch of different sources. So clearly it didn't really go to the Sunday.club website and get real sources. So this was just an example of how it works. So the next step would be to revise this workflow to work more closely with how Sunday generates its newsletters. Probably swap out Gmail for Discord and have a few other like human in the loop steps in there as well. Okay, thanks.